Oh, my head feels small today.
He has a gun.
Good times.
All right. Sorry we're late. So we'll just go ahead and get started.
I don't think they know we're late.
Oh, that's a good point. But still, that's enough ado. Too much ado is never a good thing.
And that having been said, I'm Paul.
I'm Steve.
And this is Check Your Shelf.
Bookshelf edition. A mini bookshelf. Well, I don't know how many it is, sitting here with 8 books to show you guys. But I got a couple of books for Christmas. I want to show those off. And then I also went to a local bookstore, used bookstore, Red Dog Books. I've talked about them before, but they closed up shop.
Yeah, I was pretty upset I couldn't make it down there before they closed up.
That would have been fun. Because you could have set me straight. You could have been like, no, dude, they have a lot of great stuff here. You're just not good at finding stuff.
What would have happened was, if we went in there together and live streamed, we would have saved them.
Yeah, that's right. They would have to open a second location.
Or they would just kick us out.
They would, yeah. No way would they kick us out, because if y'all look up Red Dog Books, like on Facebook or whatever, they're not just a bookstore. They also do like outreach. They do. They have a nonprofit. That you can donate to, and they do work in the community. So, and they're not stopping that. They're going to continue doing that. So that's good. And then they have a ton of books. So I imagine they're going to continue selling those online.
I can't imagine they would just chuck them into a dumpster.
Yeah. How horrible would that be? All right. So I will start with the Red Dog Books. And you guys, this is about as eclectic as it gets. Having said that, somebody's going to, in the comments, be like, dude, I have much more range than you do, if you think that's eclectic. And in no particular order.
You are nothing if not eclectic.
That's right. Anything worth collecting is worth eclecting. I couldn't get the price tags off because it started tearing the book. So I don't know. Maybe that's part of why they couldn't keep their thing open. Their price tags are not good.
There's many ways to get the price tags off.
This first one is by E.M. Forster. It is A Room with a View and Howard's End. So it's 2 novels for the price of one. I didn't pay $3.98. I think I paid $2.50. So going out of business sale. I watch The Office. I'm sure a lot of you do. And there's that one episode where there's the Finer Things Club, which Andy has to get into. He's like, that is my dream club to get in. It's the most exclusive club in the office.
Yes.
His backup is the party planning committee, and his safety is Kevin's band. But he really wants to get in the Finer Things Club. And they happen to be reading E.M. Forster's A Room with a View. So Andy slyly gets himself a copy and just sits in the break room while they're trying to have their meeting with his copy of the book. He's like, just sitting here reading my favorite E.M. Forster novel.
Trying to sidle his way in.
But for some reason, that got me interested in reading A Room with a View. So I did and loved it. And so when I spotted this copy, I was like, well, now I have my very own copy.
I think we need a shelfie of A Room with a View.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. I can't believe I haven't talked about it already and why I liked it so much.
You talk about it a lot off camera, just never on camera. We need a shelfie with a view.
To keep you regular viewers around, I'm going to save the ones that I think you're going to like the best until the end. Okay, this next one is by Jean-Paul Sartre, No Exit. And I got this one for the simple reason I was looking at the classics and I recognized this dude's name. And these are 4 plays in 1 volume. They are among the chief dramatic events of the present. So Sartre is a philosopher. Oh, it also has three plays. No Exit, Dirty Hands, The Flies, The Respectful Prostitute.
Hey, we don't slut shame on this show, man.
That's right. Hey, sex work is work.
Yeah, nothing but respect.
I stand by that. Sartre, though, is a 20th century author and philosopher. Some might say on the left end of the spectrum. Leave it at that. The next one is actually I got as a birthday gift for my son. It is Knowledge and Skepticism by Joseph Kime Campbell, Michael O'Rourke, and Harry S. Silverstein. I know nothing about those folks, but this is the kind of thing that my son will read for entertainment.
Your son takes after his father a little bit with what he considers entertainment.
I mean, it features such riveting illustrations as Goldfinch Mule near Clear Canary. See plate 1. There's plate 1.
Yeah.
Goldfinch Mule near Clear Canary. Okay, so there's. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Is that like a Rorschach test? Are we supposed to see something? Or
that's salmon pink. I don't know. You're right. I'd have to read the whole book to figure out what they're trying to tell me. They're probably like, how do you know it's whatever it is? How do you know it's red? How do you know what you know?
How do I know you were a size 6 and 7/8 fat?
Well, I'll show you here. So that's that one. Now we're getting closer to the good stuff. All right. So I was standing there staring at the science fiction going, I got to buy some science fiction. I don't know what to buy though. Because I'm looking at everything like, if you go just by the title, just because you come up with a good title doesn't mean you got a good book. I mean, there's this one book I read. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard about it. It's called Weird Frequencies. Awesome title. I haven't read the book. I don't know if it's a good book or not. It's a great title though.
It's one of the best titles of the year so far.
I heard it's being submitted for that to the Bookie Awards.
The Bookie Awards.
It'd be funny if you showed up to the Bookie Awards and it's really just a bunch of dudes like that take bets.
looking from the 70s, you know.
All right. So what I did is I looked for one that looked really, I was like that based on the cover, the spine, and the title. I was like, that seems really pulpy. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting the pulpiest looking science fiction thing I could find. And here's what I came up with. It's called The Microcolony by Gordon Williams, who is the author of The Micronauts. So I did the most Steve thing ever, and I got the second in the series.
I was thinking the same thing. For those of you that don't know, Steve saw the sequels before he saw the originals. So I think he saw Jaws 2 before he saw Jaws.
Empire Strikes Back, I was like, that's a great movie. I'd like to see more like it. Well, you can go see Star Wars. It took me forever to finally see Star Wars. I saw the one about the furry things on that planet before I saw Star Wars.
Well, when you remember, that was the time when there wasn't even so much video stores back then as there was, and now, of course, you can go to your local library and watch all the Star Wars movies.
That's true.
That was awesome.
We'll find out. I'll probably do a review of this. It's a Bantam edition. I paid $2.50. Brand new. It was $1.95.
Wow.
That's how you know you got something.
Yeah.
Right. Wonder when.
So, anybody out there who's read the Micronauts and not
let us know, man.
not the toy franchise of the Marvel comics, which was great, but the book, let us know down below if Steve should read it first.
This one is a 1979.
Hmm.
Yeah, should I read Micronauts before I read the Microcolony? All right. Continuing with the good stuff. I was like, everybody's always talking about Star Wars. And this place, Red Dog Books, it had almost an entire, 20, 30 foot long shelf of nothing but Star Wars. So I looked for a first, and truly out of character for me, I looked for a first in its number one out of something in a series. Mm-hmm. And I found Star Trek Invasion, First Strike, book 1 of 4. And I saw that it had Kirk and Spock, which I was like, I either want Kirk and Spock or like Deep Space Nine. One of those two. I don't know why. But I didn't want it like second generation or one of those other ones. But
yeah,
this is by Diane Carey. And yeah, let me know if this book is any good. Also, let me know if Diane Carey's any good. I know some, different people like different authors. This is Pocket Books Star Trek. Originally $5.99.
When did that come out?
Oh my God, they have a list of all. Let's see, all
well,
the
they're
Star
not
Trek
going to
books.
let you get by without knowing about everything.
That's right. Go buy these too. Where's the date in this thing? There should be a standard on where they put the date. 1996.
Okay. Yeah, that kind of looks like a 90s book, which is bizarre when you think about that's vintage now.
Yeah.
It's a vintage paperback.
As of 96, here are all the Star Warses. Yeah, it is weird. Vintage paperback when I already lived in Chicago.
Yeah.
I figured that Chicago's like the start of the current era. Like when we moved to Chicago, the current era began. When in reality, the current era is probably when we moved into this house 10 years ago.
Yeah. I have kids that are almost classified as vintage now.
Yeah, right.
96 is vintage.
Across time and space comes a furry. It's a fury.
Yeah.
But every time I see the word fury. Oh, Invasion Concept by John J. Ordever and Diane Carey. All right. That'd be like if you and I, like when we write our book, our short story that we're working on, it's going to be written by both of us, but concept by only one of us. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Nick, stop what you're doing. I know you just put us on in the background while you're doing other things. Stop what you're doing. Nick from the Book Graveyard, great channel. Go check it out. Good guy and was one of our inspirations. I got this because I was browsing through the bestsellers and came across this Mariner edition. It's with Max Allan Collins, Mickey Spillane with Max Allan Collins. The Gallon Bone. Wait, Gallon Bone. Reading backwards is hard. The Goliath Bone.
Max Allan Collins is a great crime writer, so that might actually be worth it.
All right.
Yeah.
Nick, is this good? Is Max Allan Collins good? Have you read The Goliath Bone? Do you know anything about The Goliath Bone? What is a Goliath Bone? Is it Goliath? Am I saying it right? Is it Goliath Bone or is it Goliath Bone?
If I knew it was going to be that kind of video. See, I have a double Max Allan Collins re-release.
I did read the back because it seemed interesting. Some archaeologists find what they believe is part of the skeleton of the actual Goliath.
Oh, well, you answered your own question, man.
2009. All right, that concludes the Red Dog Books portion of our program. Now we will get into the two books. My son likes to get me these editions with the little polar bear. He got me this last Christmas or birthday, I forget which. The Art of War. A little polar bear.
Yeah.
Arcturus, Arcturus. So he likes to get me these things, and he got me these this year. This one's called The Book of Five Rings. I will not attempt.
Wasn't that a Wu-Tang Clan album?
Yeah, The Book of Five Rings. That's right. Shaojin. Maybe Jeff from Jeff's Cave of Cool Books, cool channel. Go check it out.
Yeah,
can tell us how to pronounce the author's name. Oh, I can tell you. Miyamoto Musashi. Did I get that right, Jeff? Miyamoto's. All right. Jeff's not Japanese, but he lives in Japan.
Yes.
And then this other one, which I will read and I will do a show about. It is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde.
Nice.
Famed author of The Importance of Being Earnest. And if you like that play or you like that reference, you should go watch this other channel called The Return of the Son of the Show. And they sometimes do a special segment called The Importance of Being Earnest. And Paul wears a great hat.
Man, like Carlos Santana, that setup was smooth.
Yeah, Dorian Gray. The only thing I know about this is I know Oscar Wilde. Every time I ever read a quote by Oscar Wilde, it's good. And I whipped this out last night just to kind of start reading it. And I read the introduction, the preface. I normally don't read the preface of books, but I was like, it's Oscar Wilde. I'll bet it's good. And it ends with, excuse me. When critics disagree, the artist is in accord with himself. We can forgive a man for making a useful thing, as long as he does not admire it. The only excuse for making a useless thing is that one admires it intensely. All art is quite useless. And that quote couldn't have come at a better time. Like, I'm learning so much about how, like, why people on the American right, and not just the American right, but the right in general, the extreme right, why they love AI art. So AI art, you can almost hear the air quotes. Why they love it so much is because they only love it because it's useful, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, bruh.
That's
yes.
They believe the only purpose of art is to be useful.
Yeah. The only purpose of anything.
It has to convey something. It has to cause something, right?
Yeah.
And that's a very fascist mindset. And so to read that from Oscar Wilde, who I know to have been a very progressive for his time author, at least I've heard that. Well, but this was written in 2025. Just kidding. This edition was released in 2025.
It's released.
I don't know when it was first written. It's in the public domain though. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, his first book was 1878. So this was, 1800s. But anyway, for him to say this to me across the stretch of time, it speaks directly to me. Like, this is what they're trying to tell you. And by they, I mean like you, my son, my daughter, my wife, all the people trying to explain to me. I'm convinced. I'm bought and sold. Not bought and sold. I am. What's the word for completely convinced? I'm completely convinced on the AI art thing. I wasn't at first. I thought, oh, it's just another tool. Is Photoshop bad? I get it now. Art comes from humans, not machines. And
that's correct.
And not only that, but there's a reason that fascists like AI art.
Mm-hmm.
I sprained my finger doing the air quotes.
You might want to put those things on ice, man. Well, while we're on the subject of portraits and decay,
oh yeah,
and artists,
portraits.
Yes.
Oh yeah, portraits.
I'll
decay,
put a link down below. Y'all seriously need to check this book out. We've talked about it at length, but I really enjoyed it, and I think people who like soft horror, even though it doesn't end soft, might enjoy this as well. I recently learned about soft horror and thought that's a pretty good description for this. But yeah, Portraits of Decay by J.R. Blaine. I'll link his video when he came on the show, and I'll put a link down below where you can get this book.
I am on chapter 21, page 261 of 386, and I'm digging it. It's good. If you like, Southern Gothic horror, right? And
yeah,
but it's literary to me. It's definitely not genre horror. Like you try to put it in that genre, Gothic horror. It's definitely not genre. It's literary and effortless.
Yeah, which means you put a lot of work into it.
Which it takes a lot of work to make something effortless. Effortless on the reader, not the author. So yeah, that's my book haul.
Not a bad one. Well, speaking of a lot of work, we've put our viewers through a lot today. So maybe we should.
Yeah, let us know about these books. Like if you've read any of them, if you want to read any of them, if you are looking forward to the review. Maybe the knowledge and skepticism one, I could do a 3-4 hour video on that one, you know.
We'll tag Nick in it.
We'll tag Nick. Now I'm going to make a boring book boring.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if it was like the most exciting thing you ever read?
Right.
You're just like, going crazy. You got charts behind you and props everywhere.
Suddenly I'm like Tim, excited, and I'm like Nick talking about boxing, right?
Yes.
Tim from Secret Fire Books, go check his channel out. Today has been the shout out day, I think.
Well,
go check out Red Dog Books too.
It's the beginning of the new year. We might as well give some shout outs to get the ball rolling in the right direction. There's been a lot. The booktubers that we know have been putting out a lot of really good videos just this past week. So let's just keep this momentum going.
Let's keep it going. Like, subscribe, do all the internet things. All right,
okay, well,
no
you wanna
rating.
You wanna take this school bus home?
We want to slide the school bus into its parking spot. Remember that? That was always great. Having a friend whose mom drove the bus and brought it home with her. Because then you get on the bus and you're not going to school. It's like playing. it's like playing on something. Anyway. And this has been a book haul. And I am Steve.
I am Paul.
And next time
you're looking
for something
to read.
Check your shelf.